SMS has a much higher open rate, usually 2 to 3 times the open rate of email, and a higher CTR, and definitely a very high return on investment. Now, one of the best channels that I've seen e-commerce businesses use is actually email. And I've seen a lot of e-commerce stores start with running off ads, and then they do retargeting and getting repeat customers through email. And that's all great. But you know what's better than email? It's SMS. Now, SMS subscribers are people you have direct access to their mobile numbers, and you can literally send them messages about your campaigns. And though it sounds like who's actually going to open their SMS and make sales, we have seen that with all our e-commerce customers, SMS has a much higher open rate, usually 2 to 3 times the open rate of email, and a higher CTR, and definitely a very high return on investment. Now, while it does take some money to send each SMS versus email, where you only pay for the number of subscribers on a monthly basis to your email provider, including all of those costs, it still delivers a much higher ROI. So the question is, if you're an e-commerce store, you're doing ads and you're doing email, how do you implement SMS into your strategy, and how do you get more SMS subscribers? So let's get into it. The first thing is your pop-up. So your pop-up, your opt-in, is where you actually must be getting your email subscribers. So let's say you say, here's a 10% off if you sign up to my email list. Now you're on this e-commerce website, and if you sign up to the store newsletter, you're going to get 10% off. Now take that 10% off, and then you show another screen to your visitors and say, hey, do you want to upgrade your discount? Do you want an additional 5%? How about a 15% off if you also opt into SMS? So that's how you get SMS subscribers from your cold audiences, from your traffic on your e-commerce store, and convert them to not just your SMS, but first to your email and then your SMS. So this is also called a dual opt-in. When the first opt-in that the customer does is for email, and the second one is SMS. Now, most commonly what I've seen is a lot of businesses have the email opt-in and then just have an SMS opt-in. But what I recommend is to have an email opt-in and then to upgrade the discount for an SMS opt-in, and your visitors will be much more likely to convert with that strategy of upgrading the discount. The second thing that you can do is, if you already have a list of email subscribers and you haven't implemented SMS till now, you can basically use your email marketing tools, send out a campaign, and have people get delivered a discount to them if they sign up to your SMS list. And you can do the same thing on social media as well. So you can have a story on Instagram where people could just swipe up, sign up to your SMS list. And most SMS service providers for e-commerce will provide you that swipe up link, that feature to do this. So we personally use Emotive for all of our e-commerce clients for their SMS marketing. And I'm going to put a link in the description as well, where you can go and sign up for Emotive. But whatever SMS service you use, or if you're using a particular plugin on, let's say, Shopify, for example, just make sure that you're promoting it to the list that you already have, so you can convert people from your social media fans and actually have first-party data information of their mobile numbers in your subscriber list. Now, the third thing that you should do is, when people are placing an order on, let's say, Shopify, for example, you might have seen that just below the email address field, there's an option which could be pre-selected, which says, also sign me up for newsletter. You can do something similar with SMS. So when people enter the contact information, you will see the mobile number field, and below that, you can take an opt-in for SMS, where people could actually say, yes, I would like to receive SMS campaigns from this particular brand. And all of the SMS marketing tools, including Emotive, gives you an option to actually do that integration with Shopify, so that all the new customers that you have are not just signing up for your email list, but are also having or looking at an option to actually sign up for your SMS list. So those are a few tips to actually implement SMS marketing for your e-commerce business and to grow your SMS subscriber list. Keep watching for more videos. Thank you.